We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Tennessee Titans. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Rita.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Half 18.
Jones wants to throw to start things out here. And his first look is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. You talk about this Titan defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Now Jones. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Okay, here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Jones. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40. A gain there of 21 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Another try for Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. Career touchdown number 136. Tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Willis and the Titans come to the line now. 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Titans at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator?
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Detroit.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go, hey.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Willis. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. Now a handoff up the middle. Parker. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Let's go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Now Willis to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Graves. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Willis. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 21-0 our score after 1. Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Up the middle they go. Parker. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Play action. Willis. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Willis. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Jackson. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He'll find Hodgins there complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Here we go, hey.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Now Jones got this complete to Hyatt. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw a defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
On second down now, it's Parker. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Titans on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2.
70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go!
Willis now off play action. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Willis back to the air on second down. And brought in downfield by Burks. A big play that time for the Titans. 58 yards. Willis with a quick throw out wide. It's a Titans touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So then after the made field goal, Shudak back out to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Strong running at the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Jones throw complete here to Waller. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Cadence, lock in the cadence.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Jones. Completed to Hyatt. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Half 18,
this
half 18.
second and 4.
Why shift to Crude? Why shift to Crude?
On the draw, this is Barkley. Oh, he shifts past him. 17 yards and a giant first down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
Half 88, half 88, half 88.
That's out quickly to Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Giants add 6 to their lead. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On first down, Willis. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Willis. To the sideline and incomplete. Looking for Traylon Burks that time. And now it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Now Willis to throw. Flushed out right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Parker, and he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
Let's go.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Mustang 19.
It's a gain of 7.
Willis looks to pass it here. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Titans 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively. move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers. Goldfish, goldfish. Timberland. Up we go.
Throwing Jones. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Shift the crude. Up we go.
On second down, here's Barkley. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Let's go now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Cowboy 80.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They'll run on first down. It's Parker. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Viking 18.
To throw, here's Willis. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Come on.
Willis looking to throw it. That is incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became third and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And his kick is indeed good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Hyatt goes in motion left.
Great.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And some room to maneuver. Shoves him aside. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Ladybug, 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 ladybug. Up and go.
Now Jones. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
To the air on first down, here's Willis. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Willis looking to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Elsa, 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 Elsa. North salad, north salad.
Hodgins in motion.
Great, 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 great. Up and go.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Complete right side to Hyatt. Touchdown Giants. Jalen Hyatt, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Marcus Jones, a return man. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
On the ready. Rocco 80, 19 Lion. Ready.
Willis will look to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Ready.
Play action. Willis. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense, they actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well, I think Lady Luck was on his side.
68 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. Here's Willis. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw, here's Willis. And he is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
18, Warriors, 70.
Willis. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. Got a man, and it's taken in for the Titans touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Willis will try and throw for this. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and he'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
And give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the posts.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Give him 9 on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Ready? Hurt. 18, Pioneer.
The shotgun snap to Willis.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That is caught, and he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
60 Mavericks.
1st and 10, it's Willis. This pass deep for Akakwo.
And that is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go.
The offense on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
Now Willis to throw.
Going deep here for Parker. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gold gutter.
They'll go to Barkley again. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Timberland.
Looking to throw. Jones. And this is going to be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the 1st down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down.
Let's go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Mustang 19.
Now Willis on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard
19 type. 19 type.
Willis now off of play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
This is Cook. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
65 catch. 65.
Willis looks to pass it here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Half jumbo. Half jumbo. Off we go.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire.